response in this stream.
Okay. I mean, I think that's fine.
Good.
We're just gonna go over the survey from TSdL 2, and we'll just talk for a little bit. Go over the survey responses. I'm not sure if the bot is working. Is the bot working? It didn't work last time.
Which bot?
Uh, um, I don't think it works actually.
Oh no.
It's super buggy.
Only 47 responses. Yeah. It's actually. How many did we get last time? Last season.
Similar, maybe 80, 70. I'm not sure. Last time we lured people in with money, but then we did it this time, right? So probably. But
Oh, that's true.
but, it's not the best way to do that because then you'll get fake responses, right? People just doing it just because. But this way, you get legit responses.
You get
people
honest
who
responses.
actually want to, yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Is Hazuchu here? I'm assuming he is.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So we can start.
Yep, I'm here.
So interesting that 4 people did not compete, but they said stuff. This is cool.
I mean, no, there was a lot more last time. It was like half an hour.
Oh. Maybe
No,
what happened last time is that...
I mean the surveys for everyone, right? Because it also includes like viewers, and then also their experience, which matters a lot, right?
Yeah,
because
but maybe what happened is that last time, almost all, the entire half of people that didn't participated this time. Because we did have a lot more participants. A lot more.
Yeah, this season we had about ×2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you scroll down a little bit, so how much you enjoy the tournament.
Okay, so many give it around an 8.
Yeah.
Can we check who said no?
Check who said no on what.
I'm not sure. Did you Oh, he wants to know like specifically who didn't compete.
Oh yeah, we can check. That's probably the only chart you really want to see. So then just go to question, go up, scroll up.
Oh.
Press on question right there, right in the middle tab. Perfect.
Right in the middle tab.
Mm-hmm. So if you press on 4 responses, you can check who said no. But it doesn't really matter, right? So that's not important. So click on the what kind of question.
What kind of question?
I'll go up, scroll up. There's did you compete in TSdL, right?
Yeah.
Click on that. Click on that. Click on that. No. Yes.
I am.
Okay. Did you like the 1 mercenary rule? Can you click on that? Yeah.
So do we go through the summary or through question?
So it's half and half. No, that's no, go up. No, we'll go through the questions.
Okay.
So I wish I was controlling you. Anyways. Why are you like spasming? I don't understand. So there's half and half responses. Yes.
Yeah, yes and no.
Go down. I put the optional. So let's say it's like 50-50. 50% of the people don't like it. But okay, so the first response is didn't even get a chance to use them. So yeah, in the group stages, obviously we didn't implement it because it'll be way too much to really keep track.
It'll be a lot to keep track.
Yeah, and then it felt like a good idea. In fact, all it did was limit boxes to 14. That was actually one of the intent of the 1 mercenary rule, right? It was really to limit your box so that it's not necessarily so that you can use like some like strange unit, right? It was really to limit whales box.
Yeah.
It's to really like equalize the it's really to balance out the players. It's not really there to, oh, you have to use this mercenary. You have to use this like core unit that's not being used or anything.
Yeah.
So I think it really served the purpose. The intent wasn't to like make the mercenary shine. It was to balance out the boxes between the players, which I think it did. Right?
That being
One
said,
unit didn't add all that much though.
Yeah. So basically, you're playing 14 boxes, right? So
Mhm.
you're putting one less box on a whale versus less whale player, like a free to play player. So yeah, it's gonna help a little bit, right?
yeah. But I did see lots of people. Well, not lots. I saw more than I thought I would. A number of people using the mercenary in their battles, and I don't think it was an automatic lose if you use the mercenary.
Yeah, I use mercenary in mine. No, it's not an automatic lose. They're not bad units. I mean, some units, I mean, mostly, obviously, it's all going to be a healer or like a less important unit, right? It's not going to be key unit
Yeah.
that Mercenary is going to replace. So it's not going to change the game dramatically, obviously. It's just one unit, right? Most of the time, it's not even going to get picked. So, but anyways, other one is use all mercenaries would be better. Yeah, it will be a whole different tournament if we did. And I think there's a limit to how many mercenaries you can put in, actually. So,
Yes.
yeah. So same response, right? One
Yeah.
mercenary room is pretty pointless. Yeah. So yeah. So makes sense. And
Understandable.
another person is like, I didn't get to lead groups, so I don't. He doesn't have any opinion on that. Okay.
I mean, he
Although
just
more of these are the same.
Yeah, and another guy says the same thing. It didn't affect me because I didn't make it to the elimination round.
no care.
Okay.
Didn't mind it.
Don't know, didn't reach that stage.
Yeah, that was.
And this guy's like, I didn't really care. Okay, didn't make it that far. It was okay. Didn't really mind. Okay. But yeah. But for season 3, I don't think we're gonna be using it. So I don't think we'll have any special rules. But we can go to the next question. Yeah. Next question.
So, what other special rules should we consider using for S3, if any?
Yeah, that was the question. Yes.
None. That was 2
Is
responses.
there like a delay to your Discord
Is there?
stream for some reason? I think so.
I don't
I
see a
thought
delay
Discord
on my
stream was
end.
really.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was watching your stream.
I was so confused. I'm like, no.
Okay. I was like, there's like a delay on your Discord stream.
Okay. So,
Okay.
what other? Many
Guy
left a
said
blank.
none.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would consider 16 responses none.
And 10 mercenary roll. No, we're not gonna do that. And
Not for S3, but a no guard.
no guard. I believe that was Life who said that.
Oh,
Check
interesting.
If no, if you want to play no guard, just play no guard. No tank.
Yeah. Or you can play tank, but just don't bring guard.
Yeah. Can do that as well. First pick mercenary roll. That's okay as well. Like something like that will dramatically change the game, right?
Yes, it would. You're forced to use a mercy now. You can't just.
No, especially because it's a first pick, right?
Yeah,
So
it has to be. Yeah.
your tanks are gonna get banned. And...
Well, you add more tanks. You add more healers. You prepare for that.
Okay.
Unless your mercy unit is a tank or a healer, then it might work out.
Handicap rule. No.
What is what? One or more? Nah, I don't know.
No. I mean, plenty of my units use SR gear.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really matter.
This was the special rules for the main tourney, but I have ideas. What? First. Okay, I mean, like, that's great. You should.
I like this guy. Can you check who this guy is? Special rules for dumb side events. Calm. Okay. That was calm. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, nice, nice.
I'm so good at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Questions.
Mhm. Okay. 5 SR box. If you want
Requirement.
that, just join the SR tournament.
We
And
exposed one person. Oops.
the thing is, must use at least one SR or R character. This is like everybody's automatically qualified because everybody mostly use Iris, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And
This is not.
yeah, so that's not
But
really
what does it mean
that
by
good.
you? Oh, yeah, it's pretty easy to use one, even if it
Okay,
means to
so
pick,
none.
preferably.
Faction ban.
What?
Uh,
Oh, so don't bring faction buffs to battle? Or does it what?
it's-
To
the thing
one?
is, I
Oh.
wanted the rule to not change like the basic foundation like too dramatically. Something like this would change the game like completely, right? So,
Yeah, you would be changing out your boxes for mass attacks.
and this guy wants a naked battle.
This
Interesting.
was thrown out as a side thing, but yeah, I don't think the
Yeah,
main.
I think as a side thing, naked battle is pretty cool because it's pretty balanced, right? Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna have some units. It's just stars. So.
equipmentless battles, but with
No, no. The thing is, it's super unbalanced because um,
troops,
if you get
AOE,
troops, yeah, whoever has better troops wins basically. Yeah.
tier 1 troops only. They need to add
And
that.
stars. I don't have good stars.
Yeah, stars and troops. So
Oh yeah,
basically,
doesn't Hazucha
yeah,
have like
yeah.
a 4-star Weiler?
It should be 5 by now, right?
He
It
doesn't
should be
say.
5 by now, right? Hazu, Chio.
Yeah, it's 5.
See,
Okay.
it's
I
fine. It's
already.
fine. It's fine. Mine's fine too. Good.
Still unusable.
I
No, well, it's fine. It's fine.
I used mine since he was 4 stars. He's been in my box since
Okay.
4 stars. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay,
So just normal Apex,
no
no
weird
weird
rules.
rules. Okay, understandable. Not much can be done. Then certain heroes, maybe.
Maybe.
Nobody can use Weiler. I
That's
know that's Kazuchio's response.
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure of any that aren't very invasive to the core Apex gameplay. Anything that can improve the diversity of units represented in the tournament is a plus in my book. I've seen discussion of potentially having factions used by players being restricted in some way, such that each player being able to ban out one faction so no units from that faction can be put in boxes. Maybe something like a pool of units being banned for both players so you don't see all the same common meta threats in 95% of people's boxes. Okay.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
Yeah.
None of them that are not too invasive to the core Apex gameplay. That's exactly what you want. Like a tiny little rule that kind of changed things a little bit, but it doesn't really change too much.
Yeah.
Then it just becomes a whole different thing.
Could be interesting as a side tournament thing though.
Yeah, I know that one's a Haas, the banner guy. Who wrote
Okay.
that. Players could ban a character before the match begins. I also thought of this, right? But then like everybody would just ban like land use or something. So everybody will play no tank. Well, he did write parentheses, right? Maybe exception of main tank characters.
Okay.
So like no Ares battle or something, right?
Correct. That's what it would mean. Ares would be
Yeah,
banned.
it's like similar to just having one legendary. It's
Zyker's
just
already complaining. What? No Ares?
yeah, it's basically having 14 unit box, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing as well.
Mhm.
According to other people, the same thing as having a mercenary unit in your box.
Yeah, but this one is going to be a lot easier to ban because you don't have to care about one. You care about one less ban, right? Because at the beginning of the ban, like the ban phase is pretty crucial, like the
Yeah,
first 2 bans.
that's true.
Uh,
So the next one is
so
maybe an all one faction
one
box rule.
faction box.
Oh, that's I feel that's hard.
I mean, some people already do that, alright. They're mostly like one faction.
Yes, I've seen many.
That could be interesting.
Well, the thing is, it's hard to do that because. Oh, so you bring like one faction buff?
I'm
Because I mean, all the units are mixed,
well,
right?
it says one
So,
faction box, so I'm assuming that all units have to have like the same common faction.
same common faction. But what if you use like, because some units are mixed.
Yeah, as long as all 50 units can have the
Because
same.
for example, I could bring all legend box, but
Mhm.
then half of it could be princess.
That's
If I
fine.
bring shelf and then I just buff it shelf,
I
right?
still
Yeah,
think
they're all
it's
legend at least.
yeah, they're all
For
legend. I think that
there's
that's fair.
been 15 for each faction.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay. So add extra ban. Okay.
More tankless players or unorthodox tanks? That's interesting. Assuming people are going to ban more tanks. I mean, yes, I feel they will, but I don't know if I'll ban an extra tank.
I think that's the same idea as that was presented before, right?
Yeah, tier 1
So
soldiers.
so tier 1 soldiers changes too much.
Yep.
No special rules. Sure.
It's
No
like,
3C. Huh.
that's
Who is this?
Senpai.
Senpai.
Uh, there you go. Tier 1 soldiers again, those special rules let people use whatever they, yeah, that's no. Use,
No.
no.
No special rules. No.
Hey, I'm perfectly fine with tier 1 soldiers.
Okay.
Okay, faction ban reduce the number of units you can use in your box to 1. Beaver draft?
Beaver
What's
draft?
that? What's that?
Faction ban reduce the number you can have in your box to 1 before draft? Before draft, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense, right? Before draft. Or 2 skills only for units. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Like, a lot of these ideas are good for like a side tournament, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 4 skill cost limit, same thing. Same thing. I got nothing, LOL.
1 R unit in a box.
Okay,
That's okay.
that's fair, yeah. I'll probably use like Letitia, if that was the case. I used Letitia, I think,
Hi Ninchi.
yeah, Letitia was most of my season 1. I had Letitia in the box, and I replaced her with Chris later.
You replaced with an SR unit upgrade.
Because Chris does the same thing, kind of, and she's more useful.
Hmm.
Okay, so what did you like about the tournament?
Nothing. 5 responses. Nothing.
Fire response is nothing, okay.
Competition and environment pretty friendly and willing to scrim. Competitive environment was fun to be in, even if stressful for a player that has never done tournament matches in Language before. Okay.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why we're doing it, right?
Yeah. It was
So that's good.
fun, low pressure, good chance to play against very strong players. Learned a lot from playing and watching others' games and listening to commentary. Loved the reviews and casts. Huge thanks to all the streamers who took the time to do so. Okay. I will say I personally did start appreciating the fact that the reviews particularly, and the fact that we allow people to request re-reviews. So like you can request a different commentator to review if they have time.
Yeah, because Hazu basically just ran through the videos and they're like, can we get another review?
Damn. Poor Hasu.
Well, I did that for one of the casts. The one that we started in the middle,
Uh-huh.
right? We missed the first game, so it's like after this, I just said, well, I missed the first game. You guys can just do another review and then post that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. If you
Yeah.
just want to watch, then you can just watch. Yeah. So yeah, feel free to, if you have a specific person you want to get reviewed by, then you can do that. During the group stages, I think I basically did most of the reviews, and then there was Michu did some, Hasu did some, and then Roy Lee did some, right?
He did a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
This is. I just enjoy how it's a community-run tournament that keeps the game alive and interesting. Even people that don't play in the tournament can watch, talk about, and enjoy matches. Okay.
Yeah, that's
fair enough.
good. That's the purpose.
Practice, friendliness, and willingness of opponents to give me feedback and constructive criticism. Oh, I didn't realize opponents were really, really nice. It helped a lot to hear what my opponents would have done instead. Oh, okay. I mean, this is really good. Like, this is,
Yeah, I like that attitude.
yeah.
Like, uh, that's always good. That's always good.
Seeing diverse boxes, staying friends with some of my opponents, and retaining them as scrim partners. Yep, this is...
Yeah, that's what I want.
The amount of content that was provided to learn from. Also getting with, uh, getting discussions with high-level players was awesome. I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Because I think there's like two sides to the tournament. Where first is like getting all kinds of players into the tournament, right? So people that normally don't get into the playoffs, they can actually enjoy like the tournament environment because they don't really get to enjoy that during the playoffs or experience it.
That's true.
And then the second part is having competitive players like duking it out, right? Because we have, I think, all the top players playing last season.
Same thing as before. Reviews and review policies.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's from you, actually. Right?
Why are you exposing me like that? I was just gonna skip it and pretend it wasn't there. Casting coverage was great, also quality of games were great. We are getting better and better on this. Oh, we. I like how people think we are all in this together.
It's a community tournament, right? So
yeah.
Good.
The lax and flexible time frame for matches allow the tournament to not get too stressful. That's very good.
Yeah.
Playing against strong opponents.
Like the scheduling is super hard for global, right? Because everybody's in different time zones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it gets super hard to really get them together to play at the same time. So I think the way we have it set up is okay. I try to adjust it every season to see what works and what doesn't. And yeah, I think we're getting closer to making it work well. Yeah.
This one like playing against strong opponents. Playing during week's time, not only Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Apex all day. Right? All day, every day.
Yeah. Opportunity to practice and play the game more since Apex is limited to only weekends. Okay, so that's interesting.
Same thing.
Yeah, all the cast and games reviews were great. I learned what my mistakes were. Okay.
Yeah.
Playing Apex with friends and watching the competitive gameplay. This is good. How it was organized and just in general the entire tournament.
Yeah, that's very good feedback.
We're gonna go to the flaws, so don't get too excited. We're gonna go to the flaws. I know this. It extends the time we can play Apex above and beyond weekends. Yes.
Another comment. Same comment. Yeah.
Well organized, good commentaries, reviews. Learned a lot. It's also similar. Gave a chance to see the community get together. Yep, definitely. Learning from better players and getting more practice, of course. Chance to learn, meet, and play with many new people. This is actually like, I will say I met a bunch more people here.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I really wanted when I started the tournament.
Review them to say interesting, without too much public shaming, just enough.
Yeah.
Clearly, they're watching the wrong casts.
I mean, good thing I did most of the reviews, right?
Yeah, you did all the reviews. Good.
Good practice and insightful streams and roast. Okay, so this one likes a roast. I mean, we're not ever attacking a person, so like, don't take it that way. If we.
I mean, some like it aggressive, right? Some people don't. Yeah.
Gaining experience and watching the matches.
Okay.
Okay, this is how many different players you versus you play against, I guess. Getting to know new people. Yep.
Yep, that's good.
Different players.
Azucho roasting people. I think that one's from Pete. Of course.
Can we? No.
Yeah, it's from Pete.
Okay, good. I'm not gonna open it.
Commentary and
analysis. Okay. Learning how to
improve. Yep. I enjoy the practice, the replay collection.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, we.
About this, there's something that I forgot to mention.
Yeah. So what Q did is, if you go to our challenge website and click on the bracket, you can actually watch the specific match.
So we go to the bracket, and I'm still looking for some of them. I think some of them are hidden in Roylee's archives. But whenever
So
you,
ones that are blue, you can actually just click that link, and then you can watch that game right away, right?
Mhm. Yep.
So yeah, Q actually went through the trouble of doing all that, and we'll have that available for the next season.
Yeah, there. And this is really
So
nice
yeah,
just
you
to
can watch it this way. Yeah.
keep track of everything. So reviews and live casts will be posted on there.
hmm
Replay
Yeah.
collection.
Also, if you go to the Wikigrisser, you can. Can you go to Wikigrisser real quick?
Wiki Grizzler?
hmm And if you go to Tournament Hall, and then you know how you can. No. You know how you can scroll down the second. Yeah. There's. If
Oh.
you click on those are all
Oh,
replays,
those are
right?
all the bracket
Yeah.
things. Okay.
So click on one of them, and then it shows all the replays, right?
That's nice.
Yeah, Fowler did the trouble of doing all that, so thanks to him.
Wow, this is
Yeah,
really nice.
very
Yeah.
nice. He also timestamped everything, so yeah, very well organized for people who use Wikiverse.
Yep, definitely.
And also, you can always watch it on our Discord, right? Because there's a replay channel.
Correct.
So
I think for the group stages and stuff like that, we can kind of keep it organized so it's easier to just find the matches. This works, but on the Discord, it's
yeah, Discord is harder to find, right? Because it's like
yeah.
bombarded with replays. So yeah, more organized on Wikiverse. Also challenge.
hmm So lots of players. That's always a good thing. Which
I don't know. I
it
I
was
was kind
stressful
of
at first.
overwhelmed for season two. There were too many players. I preferred like season one ish because
Mm.
that's still a lot of players, right?
Yeah, it was a decent amount.
Yeah, 100 is okay, but 200 maybe too much.
Maybe we need more people to join us and help us.
No,
No,
no, I think yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
we're
You
fine.
just do
Okay.
all the dirty work and yeah.
Don't tell people that. They don't know that. Okay. Damn. Okay, so playing Apex, that's always a good thing. I guess I will say that it's hard normally just finding people to play Apex with when you're or like I
And
used to
then
play with the same people.
people get anxiety, right? Playing Apex, they get scared to queue, but here you can kind of don't have that, right? Because you don't have to care about points.
Yep.
It's more like we don't have anything to do on weekdays. So,
Yeah,
like, we just farm any key and log off.
Is that what you
That's
do?
it. I don't even farm any key, I just log off.
Oh, that's sad.
really, I mean, I don't even. I have people. I have a friend that does my dailies for me.
Panikies and dailies? Oh god.
So I
What do you
log on. I
Exactly.
When's
log
the
on.
last time you touched your game?
No, it was pretty recent.
Okay.
I just asked him. He said yes. So, I won't say who, but yeah, he's just.
Whoever's his friend, tell me so you can also do mine. Just kidding. Let's see. Streaming. People like the streaming.
Yeah,
Yep. It's entertaining.
it was fun.
Practice, always good.
The
And it
casting,
it was fun.
everything. That
That's a
who is that?
lie.
Everything. Who is that?
Jagger.
Okay. Usually you say everything when there's nothing to say, right?
I mean, it's better than a blank answer.
Yeah, I mean, at least make the effort to write something, right?
The community.
Community, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Community, very fun. Throw, that's Hazucho, right? And
Nothing.
not
Not applicable? Okay.
next question. These are the what can we improve? Feedback, suggestions, right?
Oh, that's 17 of nothing.
Okay.
Coverage of games starting midway through is pretty jarring, though I know it's largely fault of players, most cases not and not the streamers. I really like the group stage at the beginning. It gives everyone some experience and gives the best possible chance that each player will have at least one match where they can do their best and not feel like they were completely outclassed. That being said, I think two group stages drained a little too much time, and I feel a lot of people lost interest shortly after and kind of just came back for the last couple of rounds. A slightly shorter tourney with fewer people, but one that is slightly more frequently is more optimal in my opinion. Okay.
So, two group stages. I kind of tried it out because we got too many people, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have each group to have like 10 people, and actually dividing into two group stages, you actually play less games. That's why I did it, instead of having just one group. But the main problem with it was how the format was set up. So there were a lot of tiebreakers, and I thought that was straining for everyone. Um, like 1/3 of the groups had like tiebreakers, and that was really bad. So we kind of changed that this season.
Yeah,
Also we have a lot less players this season, so it's gonna be similar in between the first season and second season. So I'm estimating maybe like 100 to 120 this season. So yeah, we'll be back to normal, and it'll be a lot easier to handle, and games will be quicker, right? With one group stage, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
And the as far as how the tournament goes, yeah, it gets a little slower at the end because there aren't too many matches. It's pretty exciting in the beginning during the group stages
That's
because
true.
there's so many people playing.
It's pretty
And
exciting.
then even when we get to like top 64, there's so many games, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then as it goes on, there's like not too many. There were like 2 games in 1 week towards the end, actually. So yeah,
Okay.
it's just how it is, right? Because scheduling is really hard. So if there are not that many players left, we can't really push them to schedule early or anything. So
That's correct.
mhm.
Now, this is interesting. I liked for the cast to be a little bit more nuanced and focus on how the games are won. So many wins get attributed to the opponent player throwing, and too much emphasis is put on what team should win over what player plays their box the best. There were a few times I didn't want to continue watching the cast because it was mostly complaining about the mistakes the losing player made. Okay,
Yeah.
valid concern.
I think I just finger point at Hazuchio here.
Yes, of course. It's just I see only optimal plays, and anything that is less optimal that gets played out is considered kind of a throw, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean there are
So
definitely throws in a lot of games, right?
The only thing I do want to feel that maybe we should address is that maybe we do put a lot of emphasis on what teams should win, but at the same time there are two games being played. There's the pick ban game and then the actual game.
Yeah, yeah.
And so sometimes our pick ban, whoever wins the pick ban supposedly, it's not so much that they're going to win the game. It's just that we believe, and this is a very important part, believe that the team composition and synergy is a lot stronger than the other one. And
I mean
maybe we,
that's itself, right?
yeah,
Because anything can go on during the battle. It's a very subjective matter, right?
yeah,
So anything we say is pretty subjective, either unless we're just like repeating what the player did, like oh he moved Leon 2 steps or something, right?
yes, that
But
is
other than
objective.
that, everything else is like pretty subjective and what we think. So and of course the players that are playing the game as well, they're gonna have different opinion on the matter. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean yeah, we'll just try to be careful to make too much judgment calls, right? Yeah.
actually, no, there's it's like back in season 2, my team sucked. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
still sucks now, but
Mm-hmm.
back then, how I would win is just win in the pick and ban. After
Mm.
the pick and ban, I just win the match right there. I can
Yeah, I
play
mean,
so
Yeah,
badly. Like, remember back in the season 2 finals, right? And then I just played so badly, I gave up a unit for free in the game 1. Like, a
wait.
Zerna gets a kill
What game? What game?
in
it,
my finals against Zelda. It was 2 matches, right? In game 1, Zerda gets a kill on Claret, and I couldn't even kill the Zerda on the same turn. In the game 2, she just gets a free kill on Listel and then runs away with it. So even though I'm like throwing that match right there, I still won from the pick and ban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like irrelevant units and then still had other plans to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with a certain point, but I mean, pick and ban's important, obviously, right? But you just never know what's gonna happen in the match.
Like everybody gets
And-
Tenyos, breezes.
Yeah, but there are obvious differences in pick and ban when it's like against like a weaker player versus like a top player, right? You can simply win with like a pick and ban, but when it goes to two good boxes and fairly like even skill level, mostly it really goes to how the game's played because the two teams are gonna get decent enough composition. Yeah. Unless you really, really mess up somehow.
Yep,
So,
correct.
yeah.
So it says, sounds like you've already taken care of this for next season, but the tournament felt a little long this time. Maybe because of 2 rounds of pools. If you can split the first round into larger groups of 8 to 12, then each player has an opportunity to play more games, but also narrows the field more for your elimination round. Does it though? Groups of 8 means you play 7 matches, right?
What do you mean? Groups of 8? With how
12.
many players?
Well,
Trust me, there's like no real good way to make things work.
yeah.
But
Did I miss
but
any smack talking? We don't. We're fine.
but it's gonna be better this season for sure. So you'll have bigger groups. So if you're here for practice, you'll be able to you'll be able to play a lot of players in the first group without just getting knocked out. Because for season 2, I think there were like 3-4 people in the first group, so people only got to play like 2-3 people who got knocked out in the first stage. But this time you'll get to play, so it's good if you're here for practice.
Yep. Now, all casting may try to improve your commentary to what the player might be thinking to do, then only talk about one line you think is best. For length, it was a bit too long in my taste this time, but that was kind of needed with the amount of people that signed in, so if possible find a better way but easier to maybe they had to use Google Translate.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, maybe it's okay. I get the gist. I think
yeah.
we
I
talked
mean,
too much maybe.
no. I think he's saying not the cast. He's talking about the tournament itself, right? Like, yeah, it's a pretty long tournament if you think about it. So, unfortunately,
yeah.
it's really hard with global. So I think the time is necessary. But season 3 is gonna be shorter. I plan it to be 4 weeks. I believe season 2 was like 6 weeks, I think. Or yeah,
Yeah,
3-4 weeks for probably 4 weeks though. So yeah, like week and a half for group stage and the rest in the elimination.
Yeah, the next one is similar. I guess having one group stage is probably best. Too much scheduling and setting time throughout the week to play. We prefer stricter scheduling if it can be implemented somehow.
Well, having one group stage doesn't fix that though.
No, because then you have a lot more
because
battles.
you have, if we had exact same amount of players last season and did it one group stage, you actually play one more game, so you're actually scheduling one more match. So the only way to really fix that is having less players, yeah, which we will for season 2. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll have less matches total in one group stage, so they'll get fixed this season.
Let's see. The next one is scheduling will just always be something difficult to deal with in global after group stages. Another thing is that initially everything felt rushed, towards the end slow, which makes sense, but I don't know if this can be altered in some way.
Okay, so this is Q's comment.
Why are you exposing me?
I just remember everybody who comments.
Sure you do. It's like you're just trying to pick on me. This is why you wanted me to join your stream. You,
So do you want to elaborate? You?
uh,
That's your comment.
I guess like we've been addressing this since all this was being said, and at this point it's like less people works. I just didn't know whether we would go
Yeah,
with less people.
yeah. For season 3, so I kind of only made invitations like in house. I didn't advertise it anywhere else, but our own Discord.
Mhm.
So yeah, like it's not on Reddit or like main court or wherever, So we didn't make any YouTube videos this time. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be less. It's gonna be more than season 1, but less than season 2. Season 2 was kind of overwhelming.
Yeah,
Um, but it's not like we can deny people, right? So.
correct.
Mhm.
This one is more casting from Boomerang, and tell
Mhm.
Rolly to give full screen when covering games and not cutting screen in half. Also give a minute delay if possible in live games. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk to. There's several responses saying to prevent cheating, give a minute or two delay on Twitch streams.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine. But Discord is still gonna be live, right?
Yeah, the
'Cause
Discord.
I still want people to watch on Discord if they prefer watching on Discord, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in this game, watching the stream or someone else's gameplay doesn't really help. It's not really cheating. So I don't think it's gonna help you. It's only gonna distract you,
Mhm.
especially if you're like a top level. But some people are worried that like casters are giving them ideas, right? Or like the chat.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hmm. But
but
there's
then,
there's many examples where they completely do the opposite of what we're thinking, or they do something that's better than what we're saying.
but yeah, it's definitely gonna help people with like less kill player. But then if you're like top level player, it's actually gonna distract them because they're gonna be less certain of their own play if they start to listen to us. So it's not gonna help them. That's for sure. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need more hype casters.
I will be asking Boomer to come along
yeah,
more
hype,
often.
hype is good. Good analysis, good. Also, hype is good, right? So the
Yep.
viewers fall asleep. So if we can somehow mix that, that's why I encourage like code casting. So you
Yeah.
have like one analysis and one person who kind of like hypes and asks questions. That's pretty good.
The Summer Langerser is half German, half English. It should be called Der Gipfel der Langerser, or it's literally unplayable.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
It's Jar Far. What is it? Fjarlar? Jarlar? Jar Jar
Oh,
Binks?
okay. So it's-
Yarlar level. That's what we call them.
Oh, okay.
okay, okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, give bigger groups in the first phase. I joined this tournament to get more Apex practice and I only had 2 opponents before it was all over.
Yeah. You will this season. Yeah. So we're going back to kind of like season 1-ish.
Yep. Everything was great in S2. I was just unlucky with my group, but I learned a lot. I would love to cast matches in the future. Okay.
Yeah, this should have been in the other question, right? Not in the complaint question, because this is where you complain. But he said everything was good.
He was just
Okay.
mixing both. Okay. It'd be easier to view through matches if
Mhm.
timestamps were placed on pick bands in different matches.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
We
that's
can
something
do that.
reasonable.
We can do that. I'm just like too lazy to do that this season, but I'll do that.
I was doing
For
it for Roylee's videos because I never knew who he reviewed.
so I'll just have them mine. That's fine.
Yeah, but that can be done.
Yep.
Be post tournament stream schedules on Reddit threads, mega threads for more exposure to broader audiences. Okay, that can also work. The only issue is that sometimes uh,
Mm,
the players will suddenly say, well, okay, this doesn't happen for the last stage, the final stage, but for the group stages, it's not necessarily that like we're not
group
trying.
stages are kind of less in control,
Yeah.
especially because well, especially for season 2, because there are too many players. That's why most of the matches are reviewed instead of live for group stages, right?
Correct.
So yeah, once it gets to like the final stage, maybe we can do that.
Yep, definitely. Now, the length shorter season would be great. Seems to be already implemented next season, though. They already know about this.
Yeah, because I wrote that in the announcements.
Dennis is saying he didn't even know the group stage could be live. Yeah, you could request for your game to be like live streamed if a caster was
Yeah,
available.
you can. Yep.
Everything seemed like it went rather smooth. Oh, well, this is not a. Okay. Just keep doing the good work. Loser bracket would be nice. The tourney, yeah, the tourney would be too long, and that was the main reason why we didn't have a loser bracket.
Yeah. We did it for season 1.
We did it for season 1, and it felt like a lot.
Well, I mean, the length-wise, I think season 2 was longer, or is about the same. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like the winners only because if you lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, so the matches matter more. Whereas nobody really cared about the losers bracket that much during season 1. I felt like they only care about the winners. So I don't think losers is necessary.
Okay. I mean, that's a fair point. People
Yeah.
find the winners bracket more exciting because,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely more exciting, right?
Yeah, I would say at least 2 people should cast a match in a maximum of 3. We try to get 2 people. We try to get co-casters, always.
Also agree with maximum 3
Yeah,
because if it goes over 3, it gets kind of all over the place, right?
correct.
People talk over each other, and then or everybody's careful trying to not talk over each other, so it gets violent. And,
That's
Yep,
true.
exactly.
yeah, so
Hi,
it gets
Hazucho.
kind of messy. Yeah, it gets kind of messy.
First round losers mini tournament, maybe for a chance to continue. Well, this would be a separate thing then, right? Not part of the main tourney because it's not a losers bracket. But this is something
First
that,
round losers mini 20 for second chance. We kind of talked about it back in
yeah.
season 1. Call it the below the summit.
Yes, I remember now.
Maybe. I'm not sure about this season. I do want to kind of get it going quickly as possible because we just don't want to extend it too much
Playoffs.
since the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the playoffs, we have a little more time to like mess around, but not towards the end.
Okay.
So
I'd randomize who gets to go first choosing maps.
what's that mean?
I'm not sure.
Because
for the group stages, you got total pick on the map and player position for your match out of 2 matches. And then for the other ones, it was randomized.
Yeah, it was totally random. Except when you lose,
you get to pick your position.
You get to pick the position, yes. But the map's still random, right?
Yeah, it's still random.
So make stream delay for 2 minutes against cheating. Yep, we talked about this. I feel not so rigid schedule was a plus. Okay. So this is not really a suggestion. But,
make a stream delay. Okay. Wait, what? Commentary on my match is very helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Is that a complaint? I'm confused. Stream delay of 2 minutes against cheat. Okay, this is 2 minute delay.
That was too helpful, huh?
It was, yeah, too helpful.
No, I think same person posted twice. That's what it is.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Easier if everyone streams on Discord.
Yeah, it is. It is easier if everybody streams on Discord. Then we can. The casters can stream a lot easier, but unfortunately, not everybody can. And it looks like Discord does require pretty hard. I mean, I think the requirement is pretty high for the Discord streaming. So it seems like a lot of people have trouble streaming on Discord because it's gonna lag. It lags too much. So just buy a new computer.
Get better internet. Good. Okay. Proper spelling of name. I hope people's names weren't misspelled that often, and if they were corrected.
Proper spelling of name. Who is this? Did we spell his name wrong? Oh, okay.
Oh, I do remember somebody saying that his name was spelled wrong, but then he changed it to let me.
Trisket.
Yeah, it was Trisket.
Misspelled his name.
One group stage was fine. Enough. That's good. Yeah.
It was fine overall.
Small group phase. Yep.
Yes,
That's all right. Good.
that's all right.
Seems good. None. Okay.
That's the chill. Seems good.
That was the Zuchi. Oh.
That's his like favorite phrase.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Oh, yeah. Yep. This is a really well. A lot of the suggestions we will be doing, and some of them were nice to know.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the problems that get suggested, even like the season one, I,
We took
I mean,
notice of that.
we already see the problem, right?
Yeah.
Especially because we spent a lot of time on the tournament itself, so we kind of see what's not working and what
Did
is
we get a
working.
response?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, we got a response while we were doing this. It's okay.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, we
I don't know if it would be the last one.
go to individual, and then you can look at the last response. Go to 48.
It's 48? 8? Interesting, but too low of an impact with 1 in 15. Okay. No other rule. Getting to know and play with some Discord people was pretty fun. I feel the nuts. Okay.
Oh yeah, we read it during Cucumber. Okay.
We didn't read these ones. Okay, but it's good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
I think mostly positive, right? And it's really about they just won shorter group stage, which we'll have, and I think that was like the main complaint this season.
Correct. Yeah.
So we'll definitely work on that. So yes, if you still haven't registered, register this Sunday. So you have 3 days left. Super easy, takes 30 seconds. Sign
Yeah,
up.
I have another complaint. Some
Uh-oh.
people are just too whale.
Oh no.
That's okay. I mean, you feel good when you beat Wales, right? That's one of
No, I'm just too lazy when facing against whales. Okay, it's like you
one of the
outstat me.
one of the things that made the game exciting is like when I used to like beat Wales, right?
When you used to beat whales, you don't beat them anymore?
No, because now it's too easy.
Oh, okay.
So,
You hear that, Wales? Straw saying it's too easy, so it's not fun anymore. You gotta
Wales
make
too
it hard.
easy, easy peasy.
Okay. I'll keep
Yeah,
that in.
but back in the day, it was like back in like season one. If I beat Lemons or Royally, it was pretty exciting.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
No,
but now it's easy peasy, right?
Absol's saying he agrees with you.
Yeah, I bet Absol was pretty happy he beat me for the first time 4 weeks ago. My dealer was naked.
Oh, is that how he beat you? Naked Deedlet?
Um, yeah, probably misplayed or something.
As a misplay. Okay, I see.
But I was pretty triggered after that actually
Damn.
because he ruined my win streak there. So
Oh, this is an Apex ladder climb.
yeah,
Damn.
ladder climb, yes. Um, yeah. So when it's always fun when you like, if you're like an underdog and that you beat somebody who you think is really good, right? It's always fun.
Yep, that's anything else that the chat wants to say? Any more comments or suggestions, ideas before we cut off? Or you can always ask a whale to allow you to play their account.
Yeah, I think we covered most of everything. Yeah, so I hope all of you guys sign up for the season 3. It's gonna be fun. It's a good practice, right? Right before the playoffs, you get to kind of test your box, play style, see what other people are doing.
Thanks, Dennis. He's telling us to make sure that we enjoy the tournament as well. Which
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
course
I
we.
signed up just to throw season 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't there like a final question here? Like it was like, why are you signing up?
Yeah, season 3 is happening already. Yes. You can sign up. You can go to the. Can you go to the wiki page?
Yep. We can go to the tournament hall season 3, and
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
already there.
win 3.
So
Okay.
yeah, we changed the 3 points so that there's no more tiebreaker. I mean,
Mhm.
I changed it to
We
3 points.
we will be preventing tiebreakers and
Yeah, because there were way too many tiebreakers, and I thought that was like training out the players.
if a tiebreaker is between two people that tied, then whoever won that or that's the only way we will end up having, I think, a tiebreaker. If it's
Was that?
between two players that end up tying against each other.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, the first season we had like 2 tiebreakers, and this season we had like at least like 15 groups that tied.
We had some groups that tied 4-way, I think.
Yeah, which was ridiculous, right?
Yeah. So this time we're trying to prevent tiebreakers
Mm-hmm.
and by giving 3 points to the one who wins 2 games, because that's actually kind of harder to do when each
Mm-hmm.
one gets to choose their map and player position.
Yeah, and also the problem was the season 2 group stage, there were like a lot less players per group. That's why a lot of people tied.
Yes.
Whereas season 1, you had like 7 people in your group, so there's like less chance for you to tie. So it's going to go back to that. So I don't think tiebreaker is going to be a problem.
And the deadline
So,
to sign up is this Sunday, right?
yes, this Sunday, 19.
Mhm.
And if you scroll all the way down, it's how you sign up. Yeah, sign up. It's pretty easy. I made everything like multiple choice. So you just click, 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 and you're done.
Rank. Oh, server this time. This time we're asking for server.
Mm-hmm.
Same Discord ID, and then yeah, why are you here?
Yep. Just make sure if you didn't join the Discord, make sure you join. Because that's always an
Poor
issue
B guy.
every. What happened? 4-way tiebreaker.
Yeah.
It gave him.
I remember that. It was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, so hopefully we'll have a better season. It should be less stressful, at least for me, because we're gonna have quicker season.
Yep.
Yeah, should be it for me. Anything you guys want to say?
Nope. Continuing throwing, guys.
Hazu out.
Hirucho is gonna be a little more careful with his wording during his
Yeah.
cast. No, so
Maybe.
I did get one.
No, not maybe.
So yeah.
No promises there.
It's okay. We'll just roast Hazuchio.
But the like
Just
the
give
group
me a
stage
good
review-
co-caster.
What's that?
Give him a good co-caster.
I mean, Q's pretty good, right? He's always available, and yeah, he can hold you back. I think that's good.
Hold his back.
Yeah, because he's always laughing, right? So he can kind of like tone down.
I mean, he
cast
was fainting. I thought it was a joke, and it might have been serious, and now I feel bad. Maybe he actually almost fainted.
Nope. That was all jokes.
Okay, good. I was like, okay. But yeah, sign up.
But I mean, I just do that to, explain how severe the throws were.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately is to just make sure the viewers are enjoying it, right?
Mhm.
Also the players, because they're gonna watch it. So we don't want to say anything that's like upset anybody, right?
Mhm.
So
Oh, usually I'll point out what would be the better
Okay.
play. If I don't, just remind me.
No, it's no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and group
Usually.
reviews, I usually do it different from like the live cast during like the final stage. I think group reviews during like the group stage is more of a service to help out like a newer players or
Mhm.
people who is new to PvP, and we kind of explain better moves and things like that. So yeah, and I'm glad to see a lot of people like the reviews that we did, right? And it looked
Yeah.
like a lot of people got help from it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, I will reiterate that we do have the policy of allowing multiple reviews.
Hmm. So
Um,
if you have a specific person that you want to get reviewed by, you can always ask, right?
yes.
Yeah. Even if yours was like reviewed before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
It's all good.
that is it for me.
Same here.
And see you guys. Yeah, I'll start Monday. So see you guys soon. 3 days, last day. Sign up.
Okay, see you guys next season.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya. Bye.